everybody, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, who are you again? I know, I've been gone like a hot minute, right? But some things happened, like I didn't really have a good camera, I didn't really have a good place to shoot. Like obviously I still don't have a good place to shoot. I'm still shooting in front of old red closet door here. But the point is I'm back and I'm gonna be back in action with more book reviews and more just everything. Like I've got a lot of things in the works that I'm really excited to bring to you guys because I'm really excited to get to know you more, and I'm excited for you to get to know me more. And one thing I want to make sure everyone is aware of with this channel is an everything kind of channel, okay? I know like with YouTube there's a lot of focus on like being on brand and like staying in your lane, and my being on brand is not staying in my lane, okay? Like, I'm going to talk about whatever I want to. So if I want to review a product, I'm going to do it. If I want to do a makeup tutorial, which I really have no business doing any makeup tutorials, but I'm going to do it. If I want to have a mukbang, I'm going to do it. Whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. And that's like what this channel is about. This channel is not about one specific thing. This channel is about me as a person, my opinions, my thoughts, and it's my way to connect with people. And like-minded people that maybe I would never have had the opportunity in the world to know. So that's what I'm really excited about this channel. So today we're kicking it off with a review, pretty much. If you're anything like me, you are somewhat interested in beauty. Like I've got some makeup on right now. I was trying out the Jaclyn Hill palette. I just recently got her first palette she did with Morphe, so I was trying out a look with that. But one thing that I'm a huge proponent and huge fan of is skincare. And I'm really into like Korean skincare, how the process they go through and things like that. So a lot of my normal routine has a lot of things by Korean brands, but I'm also really into like more natural approaches to things. And a lot of times when you're doing a more natural approach to the thing, they're like, oh yeah, just rub some coconut oil on it, you'll be fine. And I'm like, I'm gonna need something with a little more oomph than some coconut oil, okay? So what I did was I reviewed Juice Beauty. Now, in the following clips, it'll say I did it for a week. I actually did it a little longer than a week because I wound up missing a few days, and I wanted to give it the full benefit of having a few days under my belt. So it was more like around a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And I did some switching up with the products. Like I was at first combining them all together, and then I was just doing like some in the morning and some at the night. And so at the end of this video, I will explain to you like which products that I think worked the best, which ones I would recommend, and which ones I would pass on. So let's get into that beautiful footage. So today we are going to be using some wonderful things I picked up at Ulta by a great brand called Juice Beauty. I've been really excited to use them because just because, you know, they're natural and they are really high rated. I've got the anti-wrinkle solutions and the hydrating solutions. So I am replacing my entire skincare with just these for the next week, and we'll see how they do. I'll let you know. Using the cleansing milk. Now, normally I am a double cleanse hoe, but for this week only, I will be doing a single cleanse with just the cleansing milk. Who knows how I'm gonna actually feel about this, but let's give it a go. Just used this hydrating mist toner, and I have to say it does burn a little bit, like right in here and stuff. I don't know if maybe that's because I did the peel. Now the peel is not something that I'm going to do every day. Obviously that's for exfoliation. You don't need to do that every day. So I'll only be doing that twice this week. But this burns a little bit after. So we'll see throughout the course of the week if that's just a trademark of this or if that just has to do with the fact that I just did the peel. Now guys, it's the part where you're using all of these serums. I have the antioxidant serum from the moisturizing kit and then 2 anti-wrinkle serums that I'm about to try and throw on my face, and then I will put the moisturizers on. Now moisturizers are like a bitch for me because I have a hard time finding a moisturizer that doesn't break me out. So a lot of the like the last one that I found that did really well was by First Aid Beauty. I got a little sample of it in my Ipsy bag and I loved it until I ran out. So I've been in the market for a new moisturizer. So we're gonna see, because we're gonna double up, how the Nutrient Moisturizer from Juice Beauty and the Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. And now, of course, I have under eye serum too. Where is it? This, so I held this up with the others, but there's only 2 serums I'm going to put on, but this is the under eye serum. As you can see, I have pretty decent under eyes. I do have some lines right here, but I'm pretty good. I've got noticeably these lines right here on my nose that are from when I laugh and I scrunch my nose like that. So we'll see if these put a dent on that. I'll put some of that on there too, and we'll see just in a week what happens. Just a quick aside, the applicator for the under eye thing is like this, and you pump it and stuff comes out, and I assume they want you to like dab under there, which is fine, but I am so used to just putting it on my ring finger and dabbing it that I was just like, fuck this thing, I can't. Thank you, it's a wonderful idea, but I just like, I can't. And I just finished my last step. I put both moisturizers on. I put the aging on first and then the nourishing, just to double up. And I want to say that like everything didn't have a scent until you got to the moisturizers. Like the anti-wrinkle one smells really good. I guess it smells kind of like the apple thing they're going for. The hydrating one does not smell that great. It has like a kind of ruined banana-y kind of smell. But I will say I do notice immediately a lot of my redness is gone, and like that's insane because normally after I put all this stuff on, I mean I even did like a little chemical peel thing today for exfoliation, and my skin is this like not inflamed, which is very, very strange for me. And so far, just like first impression of you just got done putting it all on my face, I'm pleased with the fact that it's like, it did burn at some places, but like I said, I think that might be because I did the chemical stuff today. I don't know, so far so good. So I'm excited to see where the rest of the week takes me with this. I'll see you soon. So this is day 3 of this adventure, and a couple things that I have noticed is that I feel like my under eyes, like that is actually really helping get rid of some of the fine line, but I get really oily right here and it's driving me nuts when I wake up in the morning and there's so much oil right there. So what I'm going to do is, I've been doubling up and using the moisturizing and the anti-wrinkle. I'm going to start saving the anti-wrinkle for night and just do the anti-wrinkle for the morning and do the moisturizing at night and see if that makes a difference. Like maybe just because I'm using 2 that it's doing something, but we'll see. So far there are some products that I really know off the bat that I like, and then there are some that I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't rebuy this. So let's carry on. So in the beginning I totally didn't realize like that spray was a refresher spray, but it wasn't very refreshing. I did not care for the refresher spray. So I'm pulling some things out of my little box here to talk to y'all about, and it dawns on me that I forgot the Nourishing Milk Cleanser. And I'm going to start with that, the Nourishing Milk Cleanser. Like, I know a lot of people really enjoy that. I am a fan of the Korean regimen of skincare, so I'm about an oil cleanser and then your water cleanser. And it's because, especially if you're going to wear makeup, the oil cleanser just breaks it down so much better. I have used straight up makeup remover. Like, I had bought a bottle of Clinique's Take Off the Day. It's supposed to be a very good makeup remover, and honestly it didn't do near as good as just my simple Derma E rose oil stuff. And actually, like, funny enough, earlier today I was taking off some makeup before I was putting this look on to try, and it's insane. I got to see firsthand like just how much better the oil based takes off makeup. So I just feel like if you're not using a cleansing oil as part of your cleansing routine, you're missing out. And honestly, this cleanser, it just never really made my face feel all the way clean. So the cleanser's good, but it's not the best. So I will be passing. I won't be buying any of that particular cleanser, the Nourishing Milk. I hated with a passion that this didn't have a toner with it other than this like hydrating mist. It's a spray hydrate. I don't know why I thought this was toner. I have no clue why I thought this was toner. This is just a hydrating mist. Like, it smells kind of like rose. Oh, she tastes like ass. Oh, Mayday, woman down. Okay, no, we're not about this. Okay, oh, it's on my glasses. I'm gonna have to do the rest of the video without my glasses. But I just am, it's a no. It's a no for me on the misting spray. Although, like, it hydrates well, it dries fast. I don't know, just super hold your breath and keep your mouth closed because she ain't so good to eat. Hydrating mist. So, these serums, these antioxidant serums, in both the nourishing, like the moisturizing, and the age wrinkle defy, oh my god, they're so friggin' good. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the monitor and back. They're so good. They are so good. And they, like, my pores, I have a problem with blackheads. That's like my biggest problem. I've got like blackheads and big old bitchin' pores, to which I normally use like a liquid blackhead remover by COSRX or COSRX, whatever that brand calls it, and they actually really help. And then I try to minimize the les pores with a pore minimizing toner. But I didn't use either of those products during this time frame of using these, and my pores and the blackheads were gone. They were just like, tch. I was having my cycle and breakouts were at a minimum. That one's backwards. But yeah, these guys, I don't know if that focuses on that. Either way, these guys are a yes. You can get them in the full size, but you know, depending on how many of these products you might like, it might wind up being better for you to continue to buy them in the travel size, because I got these during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty thing, so I got each packet for around $20 to $24. They're regularly $50 to $52-ish, but like, you get this guy, this is a half, and you get him in a kit with all the other things, including the bomb ass friggin' moisturizer for $50. When you buy this, like the full size, it's $70 just for that. So I don't know, like that, I leave that to you to be thrifty nifty. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do with it yet. And then also this antioxidant serum, it was amazing. And what I really loved about this is, I mentioned it in some of the other footages, just like you put it on, my face is really bad to get red and like have reactions to stuff. So I have to be very, very careful what products that I use. And I like how there would be times when my face would start out red, and by the time I was done using these products, there was no more redness. So it's insane. This little guy is the under eye cream. And I am a total like believer in the under eye cream. Especially as I get on up into the more mature ages. Okay, I'm trying to hold back the hands time, so I need a good eye cream. I liked this okay. I probably would not have realized that it was actually doing something if I didn't have hooded eyes. Because I swear, because when I did it, I would put it under here, but I would also take some excess and rub it here. And then I have these lines right here, and I would just rub it there too, just for the hell of it, you know, just to see. And oddly enough, like a lot of the fine line, and I used to have like little chain lines right here that were kind of coming in, and those have all but disappeared. Now, the ones that were more deep seated that were under here, there's 2 on each eye. Those, I didn't really tell a difference in them, but the box does say to give it 4 weeks, so it obviously hasn't been that time. But also, I'm beginning to wonder if those are just lines that I've had since I was a kid, because I noticed with my little niece that she has little lines too. So I'm like, maybe I've just had those like since I was a kid, and they're not something that, you know, a couple of applications is. But my other lines, my other fine lines, I definitely saw a difference. The peel. The peel was actually really gentle. I normally use, what is that? It's by like Skin Food. It's the black sugar scrub. I usually use it to mechanically exfoliate. But this did okay. I really didn't use it as often as I should have to really be able to give you a firm opinion on it. I will say that it didn't bother my skin, but after I used it, when I put the other products on after, there was a little tingling burning after that. So just be cautious of that interaction that's going on. And finally, we're to the moisturizers. This is the Nutrient Hydrant Moisturizer. It works, it absorbs in the skin. The problem that I have with it is it just feels like a little too heavy. I'm not a fan of the smell. Yeah, that's the one I said kind of smells like rotten bananas. Like, it's not that great. But it does the job. Your skin is so soft, so supple, so beautiful. But I did notice that I put it on and had a breakout come up right here. So I don't know if that's this one's fault or not, but it only happened when I used just this one. Oh yeah, and like in the beginning I was double layering all these products. Don't friggin' do that. That's too much. You're doing the most. It's too much. Don't do it. This by far is the reason you should buy this kit. If you buy it for nothing else, the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. This has been amazing. I was starting to get like a lot of lines up here on my forehead. They've all but disappeared. And I'm like, where? Guys, where? My crinkles, where are you? They're not there. And so I'm like, I mean, like this to me, because this to me, and this right here, the serum, and that's worth buying the travel thing, like all over. The $52 to get these two. Like, totally worth it. I will definitely be incorporating those into my beauty routine. They're amazing. And I saw results using those, guys. So as far as the nourishing, hydrating stuff goes, if you have extremely dry skin, that's probably for you. I have dry skin in what's like patches. So I guess you could call that combination skin maybe. I don't know. Either way, it was too much for me. And I think it did. I think the moisturizer did cause a little blackout. I think the moisturizer did cause a little breakout. If I'm being honest here. But the anti-wrinkle line, this little bad boy kit you can get. Get it, sis. That stuff is good. It's a $52 value. Bought it on sale at Ulta during the 21 Days of Beauty. It was half price. Watch the sales ad for that. Or just buy it straight out, because just one of these guys is almost like $70. And so each of these really work. And I was talking about that with the hooded eye thing. And I don't think I finished my thought. But yeah, I just even noticed that like with my hood would be like smaller and I would have more eye space that was visible. So that was really neat, in my opinion, because I'm always looking for some. I've come to love and accept my hooded eyes, but as someone who in the past year has recently really gotten into makeup, and now don't come for me too hard in the comments. I am not a beauty guru. I'm not a makeup expert. I don't even know how to do a wing liner. I'm just out here trying to live my life, and I have the most difficult friggin' eyes to work with because I have hooded eyes. And like, you can't do anything fun with hooded eyes. They're just difficult. Well, you can, but it's just this whole other process. And thank God for Alyssa Ashley having a YouTube channel to teach me some of the ways, because otherwise I would just be lost in the dark. But yeah, I did notice that the firming tended to help my hood shrink a little bit. So if that's something that you're interested in, like maybe you have hooded eyes and you're looking for different ways to like more naturally improve that, consider getting the anti-wrinkle, the firming stuff, because it really did help my. I'm not saying it's a miracle cure, but if I noticed it within a week and a half, 2 weeks, just imagine what about a month or two could do for you. All right, everyone, that is all that I have for this episode of BTD. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back. We are in the process of trying to be more on this channel, especially now that like my surgery's over and everything like that. I am also working on a documentary that I will be uploading to this channel. And I'm just really excited to talk to you guys about the different things that I'm working on and to bring different things to this channel. And to get to know you. So until next time, my loves, goodbye.